Alright, gonna get started right away here. Just getting last things set up. Alright, testing. So, jumping straight in. It's just a quick shot that I want to do that I can mess around with. So, basic free move. So I'm just going to go ahead, jump into this, not doing anything crazy, just something I felt like doing for later. My mouse is going kind of crazy and I don't know why. It's too bad. Souse, hello. Good to see you. This is going to be a very lazy, quick stream. Just a shot that I want to do for messing around in Blender later. So just something I want to get out of the way. I'm not too sure what I want to do with it. I want to mess around, put some volumetrics in here, or just put some floating inanimate objects. Just model out some basic geo. Have fun with Blender. That's all this is. Maybe I'll try to do a sky. Swap it out. See what I can do. Sounds fun? I hope so. Having a lot of fun with Blender. I keep jumping in and out of it. But it's nice that I don't lose things completely. This is kind of a bad point. I don't know why I tracked with a position like this. I'm going to restart that. Actually, I just don't like that point. Get it out of here. I might stabilize this footage too, write it out, and use it as my plate, but we're going to see what the rolling shutter has done to me. But I'm going to see what happens if I do a stabilize and synthize and then work off of that. Ah. Oh, big snowflake. I should just be focusing on an area, tracking all the points I can. But not feeling it. Not like I ever do that anyway. A funny story, I tried actually solving something in Synthesize for the first time, like last week. How did it turn out? Was it for a client? For yourself? Akam, hello. I rebuilt up my desk. It took me a while to figure out how to troubleshoot everything. It was mainly the sound. The sound screwed me. But everything's kind of back to normal now. Also, my desk is far more organized. Much easier for me to work. It was good. I had help. It was just for me. Nice. If it was just for you, if you ever want to show off what you've done, like, super interested in seeing that stuff. I am too tired to be doing this at this time of night. Nope, I don't like that point. I like dots, but when the dots are too big, it's kind of hard to know if your tracker is truly centered because especially that rock isn't a circle. The more I move, the more you see that, and the tracker just kind of moves around. I gotta get some points close to where he's walking. This is my nephew, actually, walking. How's the Stream Deck? The Stream Deck's good. It's awesome. It's been super helpful. I haven't even gotten around to using it for other software, but I'm going to see what I can do eventually. And Saus, yeah, maybe I'll show you when the shot is done. That'd be awesome. I'd love to see that. Akam, did I set it up? Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, I did it. The Stream Deck is awesome. It's been working great. And Aaron Bradford, howdy. The word howdy needs to come back. We need more people saying howdy. I gotta do a stream on tracking a phone here soon. I learned some new tricks from a friend and want to show it off. I also have been putting off a stream about tracking phones and tablets because I wanted to turn it into something bigger, but I don't have time. So I think I'm just gonna make one of the next couple of streams. Now that things are set up, I'm gonna make it about tracking a phone or a iPhone or an iPad. Akam, please, I need it so badly. Okay, I'll do it next. That'll be the next stream. Aaron, doing my bit to bring it back. When am I gonna do that? I can try. Man, I need to fix my audio. It keeps clipping me. I can probably do a phone stream tomorrow or the next day. We're not doing too bad at work in terms of overtime, so I should have some time. How long is this gonna last? Shrink that down. Wow, this point is really hanging in there. Nope, not anymore. Bro, have seen flame tracking. No, I haven't. Flame tracking. Does flame do solving? Like actual solving? Or are we just talking about it has a really good 2D tracker or some kind of planar tracking? Saus, I tried to film a whole movie on an iPad once. Whoa. That must have been awkward. The camera's not even particularly amazing on it. Actually, is it 4K? I don't know. I have the iPad Pro from like a year and a half or 2 years ago. I can't remember what the camera quality is. Bro, it's amazing for tracking and camera tracking. Really? I'm gonna have to take a peek at that now. And Saus, it was super bad. Shooting a movie on an iPad. I'd imagine editing it must have been fun. Did you edit it on the iPad? I like LumaFusion. LumaFusion? Oh my god. LumaFusion is so much fun. I actually used to do sculpting on my iPad. I used to use Forge or whatever it's called. I can't remember what it's called. But I used to sculpt like base meshes on it when I was just sitting on trains and buses before the pandemic. And then take it on over to ZBrush, finish up whatever it is I was trying to do. Loved it. I was also like 14 years old. 14 years old? I don't know how long ago that was. You could be 15 right now. That could have been 1 year ago. So forgive me. No. Will not forgive. Akam sent a link. Ooh, I want to see that in a moment. Solace, yes, I did it. I did edit it with iMovie. iMovie is pretty fun. 2 years ago. I was not far off. I wonder if it's worth tracking any of these trees. No, it's totally worth tracking these trees. I'm gonna track a couple trees, and then I want to see that fusion or flame tracking. If it's as good as you can say, then I can complain to flame artists we work with. Tell them, no, do this stuff yourself. I can get people very mad at me. You know, I plan to sit and roto this whole thing in Mocha, and I'm kind of regretting rendering out like 250 frames of this. I don't care. It's gonna be fun. I plan to roto this in Mocha. Mocha makes roto super fun. But I'm gonna have to make a night out of that. Alright, let's see this flame.
Object's axis sliders.
Whoop. Okay, let's see what this is.
Object directly in the result view. Now you may want to adjust the position, orientation and size of the TV. So use the objects. Now let's bring in our new TV. Go back to batch.
Oh, they got motion vectors going on.
Into action. Now let's bring in our new TV. 3D composite. To snap the TV against the wall, connect the move, rotate, and scale the TV.
That's pretty cool.
Wall and tracks happily with the rest of the shot. Has given you the standard workflow of performing a 3D track in Flame. Details of the tools, as well as variable and the tracker's axis to patch and add a new.
So it's using motion vectors?
The new object is floating in the middle of the 3D composite. To snap the TV against the wall, connect the tracker's axis to the new object.
I still haven't gone far. How far back do I have to go? Oh, wait. Oh.
Action result view. Happy with the alignment.
Ooh.
To tweak the alignment of the axis, up, average position.
Oh wow, it's all divided. I have to go over here.
Analysis is already feeding the camera movement into the Action 3D camera.
Motion vector and tracking point.
Link between the nodes. If you created the camera analysis without the mimic link, you can click the link to camera in the camera analysis menu. so the camera move is taken care of. In terms of the point cloud, you can choose which points you'd like to use within the 3D composite. For example, you'd like to cover those photo frames with a flat screen, but selecting multiple points will give you the average position. Click Scene Trackers.
Oh, there's something about selecting points and then making geo out of it and Synthesize that I didn't even realize that I'll have to show in what I'm doing here shortly.
Axis will align itself with an XY orientation. XY orientation is easily understood as standing up, and XZ orientation is considered as lying down. This is all about initial alignment. But
oh, is it using XZ? I love XZ.
This is all
I hate
about
Y up.
initial alignment, but you can always change it after
Wait,
the fact.
no, I hate Z up.
To tweak the alignment of the axis, switch the 3D manipulator to object mode.
This is cool. That's pretty cool.
Once this is complete,
I would love to see what it can do on some tough shots. Wherever there is a point track, I won't see it yet.
If you wish to hide
wait.
the axis plane, go to the axis menus and
This looks automated. That's really cool. I'm gonna keep this and give it a good watch later. I'm gonna keep that tabbed. That is awesome. Okay. And let's see, what was I doing? Just for the hell of it, I want to solve right now. I want to solve this as I go. Slow but sure, I am in a newer version of Synthesize. I don't like solving in newer versions of Synthesize, but whatever. I do it whenever I can. I always start a new shot in Synthesizes with the newer solve settings, with the advanced solver settings. But yeah, I could do it. It's fine with easy shots for me. So go. And let's go refine and quadratic, quartic, cubic. I'm just going to turn it all on. And it's not really going to mean much to me yet. L, lock to camera. But hey, it still looks cool. I don't like Flame UI. Yeah, I don't either. I didn't like that. That was very cluttered. It wasn't very friendly. I'm not going to track a whole lot of points for this. It's my own thing. I'm just going to make it what it needs to be. I just need enough geo so that I can make like a... Again, I don't know what I'm doing to this. This is just for me to mess around with later on my own time. That's all the shot's for. I just want to be able to blanket the track and some of the ditch going off to the side, on both sides. Going down the tracks. Let's get a far point. There's not a lot of water in there. Didn't even get any. Okay, just let that one go. I might rotomate him at some point, actually, for this shot. One of the things I might try to mess around with is I just want to see what some volumetric kind of atmosphere in Blender would look like. And I'm not sure if it's very efficient to do an interactive kind of volumetric effect in Blender. I do not like effects in Blender. Oh, Blender Cycles X. I'm so excited for Cycles X. Just realized that's a thing now. Or just remembered that's a thing. That is super exciting. Was it 7 times faster or something? 7 times faster rendering? And oh my god, moving through the viewport, just incredible. But they only showed it off on like that Quattro card or whatever, that really fancy card. Be interested to see what it does on anything else. Bro, do you have any NFT art? No. NFT art, no. Many people make a lot of money with just simple things. I still don't understand NFTs, what non-fungible tokens or something, non-fungible something. It's not something I've completely dived into to understand. I just know Beeple made some bank. Foundation. This is my friend. I just took a really quick peek. He has some really nice work. 33D mod, what? And light and render. 33D model? 3D model? He just buys 3D models. Oh, yeah. Profit. Well, that's what you should do. You should buy models. You shouldn't spend time modeling everything yourself. That's pretty good. If you can do that, rearrange it. So long as it's no breach of agreements on whatever site that the models came from. Rendering with good lighting and sell it. I don't like that point. Another instance where a round shape went too distorted, and it's hard for me to keep track of where it should be sitting. Let me get some more in the ditch. I don't like that there's all these little trees sticking out. That's gonna cause me some grief later. I'm gonna wipe them out somehow. I'm probably gonna paint them out and then project all the leaves down back if I want to do anything with the ditch here. I should do that? I'm not talented enough to do that, man. It's been so long since I've done like actual like anything art-worthy because I've been tracking for so long. I'm just trying now to get back in it. And I don't think that I have the artistic eye to, you know, have any half-decent composition for anything to be able to pull it off and, you know, convince some poor sucker that my stuff is worth it. Yeah, I don't think I'm anywhere near that. Branching? Oh, get out of here. I have never used branching. I let it turn on all the time, and it does activate itself half the time, but I just don't use it. Bro, I have a podcast. Want to invite you to talk about VFX industry and tracking? Oh man, I am not like the most knowledgeable person for anything outside of just tracking. And even with tracking, I still have a lot of opinions on it that I do fight over a fair amount with my boss. I don't know if I'd be that good of a person to sit and talk to for a while. I don't know. I'd have to think about that. But for my people, this is more than enough. Nice. Yeah, I'll have to think about that. Let's get this rock going. The more that I look at this ditch, the more that I'm not too concerned about tracking it anymore. I might just put down my own geo and just project some of that stuff and make it my own. I'm not liking all the bumpy terrain detail. Stuff that I don't want to build, stuff that I don't want to worry about texturing over and having all these branches cutting across. Take a look. I'll check it out. I'll check it out after this. That point was a lot more successful than I thought it'd be. And I'm going to be calling this done here pretty shortly. Let's just see if I can tuck some points away, get some ground over here for no reason. Don't even need it. Wow, it almost pulled it off. There was a portion where the tracker bumped a little bit. Yeah, I should just be responsible and get rid of that. Oh no, I screwed it up. I'm just gonna leave it. I don't want that point to keep going. But I don't want to delete it now because I like the point. I'm pretty much done. I'm gonna take maybe these 2 points. You know what? Maybe just this one. Make it far. There we go. Telling Synthesize what the absolute furthest thing in the scene is has helped this point solve. Oh, my bad. The bottom point. This point doesn't mean anything to me though. It's going right down the camera path, which means there's no way that this point has any parallax to tell it where it actually needs to be. So this point could be anywhere between, I don't know, 100 feet and 10 kilometers. Is there one more tree on this side I can get? Is your podcast only in Kurdish? Alright, I'm getting sick of the shot, so I'm going to take a couple points on the ground here. Maybe the distance as well. Actually, not that one. That one's stupid. This one. I'm going to take a couple of these points and make them high-weighted. Because as far as I'm concerned, everything else everywhere is just going to be replaced if I actually do go and do stuff with this. So yeah, let's just put all the focus on the train track, and I'm doing this because my Blackmagic camera has a lot of rolling shutter, and I'm not feeling calculating it. Eventually I want to try and mess with rolling shutter and Synthesize and rendering actual physically accurate rolling shutter in Blender at some point. But I don't know how to do that yet. I think it was Walnut Brain who posted an article or something about it on Discord. So wait, let's go, I don't know, 4? There we go, and you see my error has shifted quite evenly on the track. Okay, so let's get some perspective on this. I could line it up, move it over by hand. Don't want to do that, so I'm going to go to the Lens tab. And let's see. Add line. Let's just add a very fast, sloppy line right down the middle on Z. Get a parallel over here. And get a... I don't trust these blanks, but we're going to go with it anyway. Put down a bunch of on X. I'm going to fake one over here to kind of reinforce what I want the horizon to be. These are going to turn out pretty bad. I'll probably end up doing this by hand in a moment when we watch this crash and burn. So align. Four on the keyboard gives you the quad view, but with 3D. I like this. I don't see a problem with it. Yeah, I really like that. Okay, so let's lock a couple of these. I'm going to select a couple points that are somewhat evenly spaced around. This doesn't honestly matter that much. And I'm going to lock them in their spot. Tracker, let's see, set seed and lock. I hit set seed because these points, if you click them, they now have position data. And I did that because I'm going to smooth my camera. And since my camera's pushing in a straight path and not doing anything creative, since it's going in a straight line, it's kind of hard for SynthEyes to know, like, okay, does it do any weird Z-roll throughout the shot? So sometimes my camera would come out with a weird horizon line if it's going straight. So that's why I locked some points. I don't know if that made sense, but I just locked some points to prevent my camera from thinking, oh, let's tilt it a little bit, and now my solve has a weird tilt. So I'm gonna go, oh, my sound is really loud too. How loud is this? I hope that's better. A little bit quieter in my headphones, but I don't know. Hope it's a little bit more level. All right, so F3, wait, nope, not what I wanted to do. Solver. Okay, sorry. Position lock, get. Constrain on, refine on, all that on. Distortion, leave it on, sure. And go. Did that do anything? Oh, new SynthEyes. Oh, the world scale changed. I didn't even smooth this, did I? Of course it's not going to change. I'm an idiot. Okay. F7. Let's just take a look. You don't have to look at this. I'm going to do it anyway. Let's just hide the Z so that these scale up. And I'll turn that Z back on. Cool, so we see the noise. So here's the thing, if I go X, Y, Z and I hit smooth, some of these might be over smoothed. If I wanted, I could turn the frequency up, something like, I don't know, 10, 9, 10, let's go 9. And then smooth. We have smoothed the higher frequency noise, but we have kept what might be my natural hand shake. Maybe you want that in the shot, maybe you don't. Because there's some pretty heavy camera shake, that because I'm just carrying it and bobbing it around. If I over smooth this, you're going to start to have a lot of error in your trackers. So frequency high, take care of the very sharp little peaks of the curves. So I'm going to reset this again. Always reset. Oh, if you don't reset, I will personally come find you with an axe. And we will chop wood, build a camp, not a campfire, just a fire, and we will sit around that fire and talk about your ability to track and how it does not exist. Okay, so I got this, and I'm gonna hit get. Did I already hit get when I was making that dumb joke? I guess I did. Let me double check. F7, I can look at seed path, and hey, there's my smooth path, so I did get it. So please tell me this is gonna update. Yes, it did. All right, so now I got a solve I'm pretty happy with. Let's just block on. We might as well. Again, I'm not going for anything amazing on my own shot. You can see my rolling shutter causing me some stuff here. Either that or that is my smooth. If I turn this off, what will it do? So now if I watch this. Yeah, so you can see my smooth has damaged my solve a little bit. Oh, what? Oh, I turned it off halfway. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, so that's that over smoothing I was talking about. So let's give it another try. So it really likes these fine movements. So let's turn up frequency way up. Let's see what it does. Okay, we're getting rid of the very sharp stuff. So let's just do that. Let's just do that and see what it does. So we'll hit go. What did my error jump up to? My error has barely changed at all. Oh wow, I didn't get path. Wait, did I? Did I not? That shouldn't be changing. Oh, I animated the lock. Of course I did. So I'm gonna go to the first frame, control, right click on pause. And now you've gotten rid of all of the keyframes. So first frame, turn position on. And let's hit go. There we go. There's that smooth that I had before. Okay, now how much damage did I introduce? Whoops, okay. It looks better. It was definitely jumping around a whole lot more before. Also, what's kind of awesome about this is that this plate is 4K right now, and we're having a solve error of 0.3. The significance of that is that the solve error is based on the pixel density. It's based on your resolution. If you have a 4K plate, your solve error is going to look higher because you have more pixels, so your tracker, if it slides, it's going to slide around more pixels. So usually I like to track plates at HD resolution because that's typically what you're seeing in a theater. It's typically what people watch on their phones and it's what most people can display on their monitors. I know that's changing. A lot of people have 4K now, but HD is typically what you'll see, and is what is a lot of things are even rendered in like effects and stuff. It's rendered in HD and then upscaled and whatever for projects. But yeah, I like to see what the error would be based on whether or not the plate is 1080 or not. The fact that I'm getting a solve error this low for a 4K plate is awesome. So I think I'm done this. Let me just scale this and center it a little bit, and then I'm just gonna maybe, I don't know, just go do a couple things to this in Blender and make myself a scene in Blender and call it done. So scaling, I'm gonna go 3D, bring in an Earthling, drag him into the center somewhere, scale him up until he's... How tall is my nephew? He is not far off from my height, actually. I'm gonna make him like 190. Where the fun begins. Hello. Did you start the shot from scratch, Scream, or were you working on it already? I started from scratch. Oh my god, this looks like Ant-Man when he's bigger. And now I gotta move him back a little bit, make him look like Ant-Man. That looks awesome. I don't know why, I still get excited when I see a giant foot like this in a shot. It just looks cool. But yeah, I started from scratch in this stream. It's a very simple shot. I'm just doing it for my own, just to mess around with. All right, so let's scale our boy down. I'm gonna go whole and scale, and I can click and drag anywhere, but I don't want our boy here to scale. So right click, 3D, whole FX meshes off. And let's find a point. What's this? Is that a point on the track? What did I scale from? Oh, cool. That's not too bad. That's pretty good. I like that. Nice. All right. So let's, I'm going to take, wait, going to take this boy. And he's not moving. Oh, I'm in scale. Oops. Just drag him off to the side there for now. Actually, let's bring him down the track. Make a matrix. I'm already pretty confident that I'm happy with the solve. I just want to see this stuff. Looks pretty smooth. Aaron, how bad would a good HD track be if used on a 4K plate? Not bad. I actually take most 4K plates that I get. When I bring them into Synthesize, I immediately drop down to, I go into image prep, res, and I half res it down to HD anyway. Most final renders and projects and whatever, you're typically going to view them in like a HD resolution, like in a theater. I believe a lot of theaters still only show 1080 HD. And even on 4K devices or anything, you're never close enough to a device that you can even see any error past 1080. But the point is that you want to take footage, HD footage, and say, okay, let's not have any more than a pixel a slide. When you get 4K and you double that and your error goes up, that's kind of annoying because it's a very unreasonable level of detail that nobody can make out. So yeah, I typically take all my 4K shots at work and I half res them. But you want to make sure you have a lot of points. For any shot, just have a lot of points so that if you do have any human error in your trackers, which you will have, you have a lot of the points that are all averaging each other out, so that you get a very nice error that is indistinguishable from something you would get with a 4K plate. I hope that helped. You can donate to my OnlyFans for that. Thank you. Donate to my OnlyTracks. We don't do 3DE on my OnlyTracks, though. What a dumb joke. Okay, I'm just kind of sitting, prolonging this now at this point. I should just take this into Blender now or something and just make my scene and call it done. First, I just want to see, I like playing around with this. I'm going to go F3. Oh no, I need my, can I select these? Oh, yes I can. Okay, cool. Something that's kind of fun to do that I didn't realize you can do in here. Oh, this isn't really a good shot to show this on, honestly. Aaron, cheers, if only. If only I had an OnlyFans. You know, something I might try. My scene right now is off center. I might try and take my camera in Blender and move it over and bake it out of a group and get it centered. I have no clue how to do that. I'll probably just give up immediately. But I might just see if it's easy enough to try and bake that. It's probably super easy. Yeah, I'm gonna try and move that in Blender. All right, okay, cool. So let's go save my file and summary, lens workflow, redistorted 2. Come on. This is a big plate. It's gonna take a moment. I was also gonna try and stabilize this. I want to export this plate, but I don't want to export it at 4K. So I should go and half res this. All right, I have to give that a second. Blender. Oh, I didn't want vertices gone. Faces. Okay, what's this? L? Yes. Linked or whatever. I wish Blender had backface culling. Like a proper backface culling. I want that so bad. I'm starting a long 2K track at the moment. Maybe I should just do it in HD. I would personally. But if it's not bogging down your machine, it really doesn't hurt anything. You just gotta keep in mind, don't fight your solve error if you're at a high resolution. Because that higher resolution, you're just gonna get an unreasonably high error that is way too much work to fix. Because you're dealing with such fine details nobody's ever gonna see. All right, where's my synthesize at? Oh, it's almost cached. Cool. Go. All right, save sequence. Little dots. And where am I? Oh, I don't want to save it there. That's right. Let's go. Okay, so I'm going to select the first frame, take my EXR, make it a JPG, and right after the shot, I'm going to go underscore UD for undistort. Whoa, that's I have caps lock on. UD. And that's the resolution. Cool. Any tips for a camera pointing sideways being pulled by a sled? Essentially a long ass pan. um, any tips? It's hard to give tips on a shot that I can't see because there's so much variation of what a shot can be. Being pulled by a sled, like is it a free move? Is somebody running alongside the sled? You said it's a long ass pan, so I guess somebody's sitting still, zoomed in, filming a sled go. Yeah, it's pretty hard to give advice on something like that. Okay, so we have this, and what's the best format for Blender? I think it was Alembic. Yeah, Alembic. Let me go. Cam data. Save. Okay, is there anything I want to touch here? Probably not. What are we doing in Blender today? I missed the introduction. I'm just gonna set up a scene for myself in Blender. I'm not good enough in Blender where I'm comfortable showing myself do anything. I can do stuff. I'm just not amazing at it. Yeah, I'm not comfortable enough to do anything on stream with Blender yet. But for now, I'm just going to bring my camera in here, set it up, and see what I can do with modeling the scene. I want to mess around with the cursor a bit. The cursor's kind of, it's all right to, like, if I go 3D cursor and then I can rotate my stuff around that, like, that's kind of cool. It's a little bit annoying to go like here, S, cursor to selected, get out of there, rotate this. That's annoying. That's very irritating to do. So yeah, I just want to play around with modeling stuff out in Blender. I hate, well, I love, well, I don't know. I don't know if I like Blender's cursor thing. I've been messing around with Blender since 2012. I've never really liked the cursor all that much. All right, let me import that thing. Alembic. Okay, cam data, ABC, scale. I don't know if scale is going to be right. I have no clue. This is cool. That image plane. Don't want that at all. Why can't I zoom? Hey, there we go. All right, and now that I have this, let's go. As I fail to remember what to do. Camera. Background images. Add. Movie. Nope. Image. I think, can I go here? No, I can't. I have to go open. And then I gotta A select all, open image, and then it selects there. Then it's, oh, I got my UD plate in there too. Let's grab that. I can see it. So there's gonna be an offset issue. First off, let's go into wireframe, and also let's turn on, come over to X-ray. We're gonna crank that all the way up. Oh, that plane is like one giant thing with no face. Horrifying. Also, while we're here, let's go up to the color stuff, and we're gonna go random. I love this so much. I love just being able to instantly separate everything out by color. Okay, so that's not playing. I knew that. I have to come down here. Image sequence? Frames all the way up. And I think I see the offset. Yeah, so the offset, I think I gotta take... Do I gotta make this 1001? Hey, I did it. Okay, also, opacity. And let's go to the render settings. Let's see, where is it? Film? Nope. Oh no, did Blender move things again? Color management, no, they didn't. View transform standard. Oh, we're fine. It looks the same. Awesome. So I'm gonna take this plane. Oh no, my cursor is over there. So actually, let's just switch from cursor to bounding box center. Tab, edit mode, Control R, get some divisions in there and try to make it as uniform as I possibly can. And now let's select all of it, right click. Nope, we have to go 3 into face mode, subdivide. And I have to come down here because I can't middle mouse click and quickly add in cuts, which I hate. Wait, did I miss this? Aaron, it was originally solved in Nuke, but I'm gonna solve it in 3DE. Did I miss that message? When did that come in? I did miss it. My bad. Sorry, Aaron. 3D. I gotta play more with that. I keep saying it. I do it off and on. I just gotta really dive into it. Danasa. Hi, Danasa. It's been some time. Hope you're well. Oh, the relationship lines. Let's turn that off. I'm gonna come over here, relationship lines. And let's see, what have I got? Actually, bring that back. The camera is not linked to this, is it? Can I take the camera and this locator, was it Control P? Keep transform, and it still moves. Good. Ooh, that's what I like to see. Okay, so I can go GX. Is this Blender? Yes, it is. Aaron, oh, there's a link there that doesn't show up. I think it gets filtered out from YouTube. Maybe. Anyways, don't want to interrupt the stream. Carry on. If it's tracking stuff you want to show off immediately, you can put it on Discord, and I'd be down to see it. See it if it's tracking. Okay, so lining this up, I'm gonna take that line, this line. Might be something like that. I'm kind of guessing because I can't see the other side of this track. Let's hide that. I don't want to see that side bit. Okay, how do I bake this camera? The camera is under the locator. Should I have baked that a different way? Like if I take a UV sphere, let me test on a separate object. Where is it? Oh, it created itself way over there. All right, Shift C. Oh no. There we go. I should have went Shift S, cursor to world origin. That's what I should have done. That blue jacket looks familiar. Is that who I think it is? No. It's not who you think it is, but I know who you think it is. And it ain't who you think it is. And this is my nephew, which I know did not have that jacket, but you're thinking blue jacket from Curtain, from Ginge. Okay, what else was I doing? Oh yeah, I was gonna try bake. So I'm gonna go just add a location, turn on key, put in some random garbage. Cool. And now let's select the locator. Actually, let's make another empty. Okay, so object and then keep transforming. Object, well, what does that do? Okay, so I guess keep transform would keep. Okay, if something happened, I don't know what. Anyway. I don't see a difference. Oh. What's the purpose of that? Danasa. Oh, that's right. He doesn't have red hair. What's the purpose of having a parent like that? Oh. Wait, what? Why? I don't get why it's labeled like that. Okay, either way, I want to try bake this now. How do I bake it? Isn't there some search thing? Bake action. What did I press to bring this up? Did I press F? Wow, I hit something, brought up the search bar, and I have no clue what I brought up. Um, I'm so tired. Only selected clear parents. Clear parents. Big animation onto the object, then clear parents. That sounds like something I want. I do want to clear constraints. Let's try clear parents at another time. What? Huh? I clicked it and it just went down there. Okay, what did I press to do that? Okay, it was F3. Fake action. Oh, wait, it did work. No, it didn't. Over here, it kind of did. Wait, what? Oh, the animation. That's how it's supposed to... Okay, I get it. Okay, camera. Okay, so F3, fake, clear parents, and clear constraints. Is that gonna work? What if I want to see what that does. Oh, my camera moved. Undo. Let's turn that off. Nope. Okay, but it remained under there. So can I like Shift P? Nope. Control P. How do I unparent? I'm gonna try to drag it out from under. And it's still stuck. Alt P clears parents. Ooh. Let me undo what I did there. Although it'll probably do that again. Alt P is not kicking it out of here. Oh, sorry. Clear parent, clear and keep transformation. It sounds like this, but let's just run down the list first. Okay, so it moved. That moved too. Okay, so can I just duplicate? Alt P, clear parent. Can I match transform? Is there like a match transform thing? Not like that. Copy location and copy rotation can be added in the constraints tab. In the constraints tab. Cameras have physics properties? Copy transforms. So I think I want it on this one. And can I ink drop? I love Blender's ink drop. Transform can, oh, right here. Yes. Oh, if this is it, I'm gonna be so happy. Okay. F3. Bake action. And I'd imagine it's gonna be clear constraints. What? No. Get out of here. Why? Target. World space. Wait. Owner? What if I go owner low? No. Okay, what happens if I cheat it like this? What's this gonna do? Huh. Okay, how do we bake that? If I can figure out baking like this in Blender, just that's gonna start opening up a lot of stuff to me. Is there something else of use in here? Transform cache. No. Which data's transformations to bake? What is this? What is pose? Is that for like armatures? Wait, what? Did that just work? Oh, not exactly. Still has the constraints. F3. Doesn't even keep the animation. All right. Google, Blender, big camera. I've used it in the After bake, delete the unused F curves. Maybe you don't need scale. Okay. I don't know if that accounts for the issue I'm having though. Huh. Where the fun begins. What if you delete the constraints on the big camera, match its location to the original camera on one frame, parent it to the Alembic camera on that frame, and bake the animation? Hold on. Whoa. Whoa, that's trippy. My mouse just kind of jumped across the universe. Okay, let me try to get my head around that. I'm very slow to reading stuff. Okay. What if you delete the constraints on the bake camera? First off, let me call this bake camera. Match its location to the original camera on one frame. Is there like an easy way to do that? There's got to be an easy Blender way to do this. Oh. That's giving me, oh, that's giving me the original world space of that camera. So the rotations match. I guess I could just snap it. What am I doing? Hold on. What's the hotkey? Control tab? Nope. Shift tab turns on magnetic. Is it vertice I want? There we go. Is that what I should have done? Let me just read the next message. If you have the copy attributes add-on activated, you can select one, then copy, then the other, and then press Control-C to copy location and rotation and whatever else. Oh. Ah. I have to keep that in mind. Okay, so match its location to the original camera on one frame, parent it to the Alembic camera on that frame. So now you want this. Wait, where's my other one? Oh, it's under here. Now I gotta parent this? But wait, would this not be a good... Wait, I'm just gonna try it. Add imagine, keep transform. Oh, the rotations aren't matching. One sec. Oops. Let me just frustrate everybody. Wait, did I rotate this at some point? No. What's that rotation coming from? Why does it want to do that? Maybe also wipe out those alembic and copy transform constraints on the baking camera, so all its motion comes from just being parented to the alembic camera. Wait, I see you did already. Okay. Yeah, what is this rotation coming from? My original object has nothing on it except for the transform. What is that? I have no clue what to even think about this. That shouldn't be possible. Man, all I want to do, if this was Maya, I make a locator, create camera, parent, so that is a camera, and if I duplicate this camera, Shift P, get it out of the group, now it's like, hey, I have these two cameras. I want this camera in the world space to stick to this one. So I take the camera with the movement, this camera, constrain, parent, and I'm gonna go maintain offset, or I don't have to, whatever, add. Now it follows, and you can see this has a constraint stuck to this one. Then I can go to this, edit, keys, bake simulation, do whatever I want, bake, and there's a constraint. I can get rid of it, get rid of the old one. Hey, there's my bake. It's so easy here. Okay. But that's I can't move on until I figure out why they have the same rotations. Why they both show up as with the same rotation values? Let me just get rid of the bake camera for now. Wait, what happened? Nope. Okay, so Alt P. Wait, can't you clear this stuff? Like, wait, can't you just do this? Nope. Constraints. Can I clear this? What happens if I do this? Okay, that's gone. I thought there used to be a fancy new clear button for this stuff. This is so close. There's no way Blender can't do this. What's transformation? Man, there's nothing wrong with just leaving it like this, but it's so unclean. Such a dirty way to do it, if I were to just leave it under that hierarchy. I guess I'm just gonna leave it for now. Let me just leave the camera in there and I'm just gonna try and put some geo around here. So I'm gonna take a cube. Let's see if I go shift tab, turn on snapping, and I go control period. Now grab. Now I've snapped the origin of the cube. Shift Tab, turn that off. Oh wait, I want that on for now. Oh, it's moved around. Come on. Come on, Blender. You have to go... I believe it's one of these. Yes. I keyed it. How do I do that? Auto key is on. Okay, I'm gonna do something annoying. I'm gonna go shift. Oh, you can't move the pivot of a locator or of an empty in Blender. In Maya, I'd go locator. Whoops. So what I'm about to do is I can take DV, snap my pivot to the camera, and I can scale the locator from the camera. I'm going to have to use cursor, which is fine, I think. Actually, this might be fine. Yeah, this might be super easy. Okay, so let's go create an empty. We're snapping Shift Tab. Okay, I'll line that up to this little speck on the railing. And now I'm gonna come over and let's go camera and what Shift S cursor to selected. Now I'm gonna go 3D cursor. Okay, I could scale it from that point now. Whoops. So now I can go back and I should be able to scale this. Whoops. And now I have a locator sitting on the railing. Oh, thank you. That worked in Blender. Okay. I'm tired. Now that I have that, I can duplicate. Whoops. Oh, I moved it. Okay, duplicate. Nice. You know what I love in this thing? If I go grease pencil, tool. Yeah, that's fun. But if I go... Wait, do I have to draw first and then I have the options? Just tried it and successfully baked a... Oh, I'm going to read that in one moment. Placement. Surface. I love this. I love grease pencil so much in Blender, man. Like if you have like some slide going on in this area and you want to tell like an artist, hey, fix this area. You can like just draw on the surface to point out like this area sucks. And it just stays there for your play blast. Like that's awesome. Give it a nice old red color. Really tell your artist how much they suck. Look at this garbage here. Better fix that. Gonna get fired. That's fun. Okay, let me read that big message about baking. Whoops. Okay. I just tried it and successfully baked a keyed camera from an Alembic doing basically the same thing you did in Maya. Duplicate camera, delete it to transform cache, parent it to the Alembic camera, bake action, turning on visual keying. I wonder if the movement introduced by parenting visual keying. So visual keying meaning like where it is in the world space visually. Oh my god, if that's the thing if that's the thing, let's try it. First off, get out of that. So I have to parent it. Okay. Oh wait. Before I try that, I can't pronounce your name. If I remember correctly, you might be Dimitri. But in this situation, space G is more useful than only G for just geometry. Space G? Oh, would I have to turn off the play? Wait. Space G. Is that just to get the transforms? No, I can hit G and click off and get that. So that's not, I'm pretty sure. I'm not too sure what you mean. Okay, let me try this. So I'm so tired. I gotta read this through again. I just tried it and successfully baked a keyed camera from an Alembic doing basically the same thing you did in Maya. Okay. Okay, so I have this matched camera already. It's matched transform. And F3 bake action. No way. Oh, wait, that's still there. Whoa! That's it, man. Oh, man, you did it. You figured it out. Where the fun begin? That's a weird name given praise to. um, that is awesome. That's going to help me out a lot. I don't know. I don't remember your name. I don't know if you've watched these streams before or if you said it during this stream. But I've been for a long time wanting to start to build up a better pipeline for tracking and match move within Blender. I've been doing this for about 8 years now with Maya and Synthesize, and I'll never ditch Synthesize. I don't like tracking in Blender or solving in Blender at all. But I want to see if I can start to learn better deformations and better like baking stuff all within Blender. And I don't know, this is like a little thing that I haven't really seen anybody talk about. So it's awesome that you were able to help me with that. I greatly appreciate that. Also, space plus G, show gizmo, standard pref. Oh. Wait, show gizmo. Like this? Like, are these boxes considered the gizmos? So if I move, what's this? Is this not a gizmo? Where the fun begins, it's a prequel meme. I'm sorry, but I'm not. Wait, what? Did I miss something? I think it meant it baked from Camera's Alembic location instead of the. It's a prequel meme. Your meme? Wait, what did you post? I missed something. I'm missing something here. Okay, well, what else do I gotta do to this? Yeah, I don't understand what the gizmo is. Standard pref. That, I assume the gizmo was that transform tool, no? So you could see where my tracker, oh, my ground is terrible. What's causing this to snap? Is that just my monitor being silly? Where my Twitch name is a reference to a dumb meme based on the line from Star Wars. It's irrelevant. I don't mean to derail the chat. Sorry. Dude, no worries. Derail chat all you want. Where the fun begins. Why am I... That's Kenobi, isn't it? This should have been... Wait a minute. That should have been over there. Why did this move? That shouldn't have moved. I did something here. There we go. I think I'm done. So yeah, that's about it. I've done what I wanted to do. Wanted to make a very basic thing here in Blender for myself to mess with later. All right. Well, that's kind of cool looking. I should save this. Don't crash, please. What did it do? All right. I can't think of anything else I gotta do. So I think that's it. I think I'm done. So thank you for the people who jumped in and out. That's about it for me. This is all I wanted to do. Now I'm gonna mess with this on my own time at some point. Oh, I just saw a Discord message. Let me read this. Use transform rotate scale with gizmo like my hotkey for this in screen. It might be useful for tweak adjust geometry. Standard hotkeys G space G, R plus space and other, but if you use space for search function it might be different. Yeah, I use space for play. I love being able to play my shot easily. Maya has a hotkey for Alt V for play and Shift Alt V in Maya for it to go to first frame. I love being able to keep my play somewhere easy, very accessible. And I don't like messing with hotkeys in Blender, so I don't want to have search function for spacebar and then try to map play somewhere else, because if you map one thing in Blender, it starts a chain reaction of every other key getting messed up in some way. So that's probably something I just won't get. But yeah, the tools. Yeah, sorry, this thing. I'm not used to this being called Gizmo. I was used to that being called the manipulator, or manipulator. That would be handy. That would be much handier. Except I want this to move around easily. Not like control period, grab, control period gone, or control period and then snapping with this stuff. Like, this is very irritating to me. There's no hotkeys for it. And again, that gets into the territory where I just don't like messing with hotkeys in Blender. Yeah, sooner or later I'll have to keep playing with this stuff and try to find what I think would be the fastest method and see how it goes. Or if somebody else figures out something better. Alright, well that's it. I'm tired. I'm happy with this. But I'm gonna keep that gizmo thing in mind. I appreciate you letting me know. I might see if I can mess around with something like that and see if I can live without a play button. Or what the play button would be if it wasn't space. Because I don't want to hit the buttons down here. Alright, thank you very much. Cheers for the stream. Thank you, Aaron, for stopping by and hanging out. And I'm going to go to bed. Have a fantastic night. No, have a fantastic day. I'm not going to pretend I know where everyone lives and that we share the same sun orientation. Cool. All right. I'm out. Thank you.